Honey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it?
I went to the hospital today. I was feeling a bit off, so I thought it would be best if I went to see a doctor.
Hospital? Are you okay? What's wrong?
Look at this! Wonderful, isn't it?
You're pregnant? Really?
Yes, I'm pregnant. 7 weeks already. I was feeling bad recently. I was really worried. I thought I might have an illness like cancer or something. I was putting off going to the hospital, hoping that it would just go away by itself. When it didn't, I finally gave in and went to see a doctor. To my relief and delight, he told me I was pregnant. Isn't it wonderful?
It's really a blessing for us. I'm so happy about it. I'll come home early today to see you.
Great. On the way home, can you get some ice cream? I really feel like eating a lot, and now I'm eating for 2. I guess I have an excuse.
What type do you want? Chocolate? Strawberry? I've got an idea. Why don't I just buy a whole range of ice cream and you can choose? You just wait there. I'm finishing work soon and then I'll come straight home to be with you. Such an amazing day for the two of us.
I've got some exciting news to tell you. I'm 7 weeks pregnant. Isn't it amazing?
Wow! What great news! I'm so happy to hear this.
I wish I could have told you the wonderful news earlier, but I've only just found out myself. I had been feeling a bit blue as of late. I was worried I had some kind of disease. Anyway, I finally went to the doctor and he told me it was actually pregnancy. How wonderful!
Don't worry about it. I'm just so happy it's happened. Your husband is always useless when it comes to telling me things anyway.
I only just told him too, so don't blame him. We were not keeping you in the dark. There's a lot of people I have to tell, so I need to go and do that now. I'll contact you again later.
Okay, speak soon. Just make sure that you eat well and sleep well. Now you're pregnant, you need to really be careful with your body. I know you're usually good with those things, but now is the time to be extra careful.
That's good advice. I will do that.
Are you free now? I'd like you to come over to my house if you have the time.
I'm free now. What is it?
It's nothing serious. I just wanted to see you for a bit. I've made some food for you so you can come and eat it.
Okay, that sounds nice. I'll have to get up and get ready first. I was up all last night and I didn't get much sleep. I'm still in bed now, so I'll just have a little rest and then I'll get up and come over.
That's fine, but don't take too long. It's not a good idea to stay up all night. You'll be tired if you do that, so try to avoid it. Just get up now and come on over. I'm waiting for you.
I'll try to get up as soon as I can.
Don't delay! Do it now! I've got a lot of meat here for you to eat, so please get over here as soon as possible. I've already started cooking, so we don't want it to be cold by the time you get here.
Okay, I'm coming as soon as I can. If I'm late, you can always put the food in the refrigerator and we can reheat it when I arrive.
Oh no, the food won't taste good if I do that. Just try to get here as quick as you can.
I'll try.
I've sent some things over to your house. They'll get delivered soon, so please look out for them. You don't want to miss the delivery.
Delivery? What is it?
It's some food for you. Some nice steaks and things like that. I know you like it because you always eat it when you come over to my house. I thought it would be good for your health if you ate some more meat, so I bought some more for you.
Thank you so much for that. It's really thoughtful of you.
It's nothing. Don't mention it. Please look out for it because I think it will arrive today. It's really easy to get things delivered these days and it comes really quick. Maybe you can eat it as soon as it arrives. It'll probably taste better that way.
That's a good idea. I'll do that. Hey, honey. Are you there?
I'm here. What is it?
I just realized something that I feel I should tell you about. We have been getting a lot of food delivered to the house. It was usually steak and some other things. I have actually been throwing these things in the trash as soon as we got them.
Why have you been doing that?
When they were being delivered, there was no ice pack in the container. I was worried that the food might have gone bad already. Sometimes there was even mold on the food, so of course I didn't want to eat it. On most occasions, I just threw all the stuff in the trash can. It's a bit of a waste, but what can I do?
It seems like you did the right thing, to be honest. How could we eat that food if it was moldy?
It was your mother who had been sending it. I think she was trying to be nice to me by sending food for us, but I haven't been eating it. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. If she doesn't know, then it isn't going to bother her, is it? If we just keep quiet, then she won't be too hurt.
You think that'll be okay? Sometimes it was so bad that a terrible smell was coming off the food. I had no choice but to get rid of it. I hope it doesn't hurt her feelings too much. Has your mother mentioned this to you?
It doesn't matter what she thinks. If it smells bad, then just throw it in the trash.
We could do that, but I'm really worried what she'll think when she finds out. She might be upset.
I don't think she knows. Just do what you have to do. Don't worry too much about her opinion. We don't want to get sick just because we didn't want to offend my mother, do we?
Okay, I guess that's the best way to do it. It is a bit of a waste, but what can we do? I heard that Mother sent you some steaks. Were they good? Mother is so nice to us, isn't she? She really spoils us. Oh, the steaks? Yeah, she did. So nice of her to do that for me. I really enjoyed them, actually. And the other things she sent, too. Really considerate of her.
Did you like it? Do you want me to send you some more over? I can easily get some more if you want. I just want you to be healthy. That's all. So it's worth the time and effort for me.
Oh, no, it's totally fine. You don't need to do that. I've actually been feeling a bit off as of late, so I haven't been eating that much. Don't worry about me too much. I'll be fine. I like it. Maybe you can send more over to me. It was so nice yesterday when I ate it.
You ate it too? When?
I had it yesterday. It was really good. Oh, really? If I'm being honest, I didn't actually eat it last time you sent it to me. I feel I should be honest about this and tell you.
Why didn't you eat it? Was there something wrong?
Well, I wasn't actually going to tell you, but it's been eating me up inside. I feel I should confess. I got the meat, but it wasn't kept in a cool package whilst it was being delivered. So when it arrived, it had mold on it. I think it must have gone bad before it arrived at my house. It was a bit ugly and it smelled really bad, so I didn't eat it. In fact, I just threw it in the trash. I'm sorry about it. You threw it in the trash? Are you crazy? That was really good meat as well. It must have cost a lot of money. You really shouldn't put beef in the trash if your mother-in-law sends it over to you. It's a real waste of money. And why didn't you say something at the time instead of just throwing it away? I can't believe it. I didn't want to, but it had some mold on it. I was worried I'd get sick if I ate it. What else was I going to do with it? Just pick the mold off and eat it? Yes, that's exactly what you should do. Just remove the mold, give it a wash, and make sure you cook it properly. You shouldn't have a problem that way. So you would just eat it even if there was some mold and a smell? Why not? I wouldn't want it to go to waste, and I certainly wouldn't just throw it in the trash. Oh, my bad.
Yes, it's a shame. It's such a waste.
Again, I'm really sorry about what I did. Maybe next time you want to give me food, I should just come directly to your house and pick it up myself. That way it won't go bad during the delivery.
That is a better idea, isn't it? It cost me a lot of money to get that sent over to you, and I'm not rich. I suppose you younger people are not as good when it comes to being frugal. When I was young, we didn't have as much food, so we never wasted anything. If it was moldy, we would still eat it. But to be honest, things didn't go moldy because we ate them so quickly. Oh dear. Maybe it will work out better next time.
Hey! If you want to see what Mother made, then you should come over to her house now. She's made some really nice food. You wouldn't want to miss out. Oh, really? Sadly, I'm feeling a bit sick right now, so I don't think I can come. I've been coughing and sneezing all day and my throat is really sore. I must have caught something, so I don't want to pass it on to you too. If I start to feel better later, then maybe I'll change my mind. But right now, it's probably best if I stay away. That's a real shame. We haven't seen you for so long. I've been waiting for this for a long time, so I don't want you to miss out. I saw Mother recently myself, so she won't be missing me yet. And I've got this illness too, so it's probably best if I miss out. You'll just have to wait a little while longer to see me. But don't worry, I'll see you soon.
That's such a pity. I put all this effort into making food, and you won't even be here to enjoy it. Why don't you just come over and pick something up? You don't have to stay long, but you could take something and eat it later. It would be a travesty if I went to all this effort for nothing.
Maybe that's a good compromise to the situation. I'll come over in a short while. See you soon. How was the food? I presume you ate some?
It was really good. Thanks so much for it.
But in the future, maybe you don't need to worry about making food for me.
I feel I caused a lot of trouble, so I'm sorry about that.
Oh, I thought you liked the food, and now you're saying you don't want any more.
It's fine, I understand. If you're not interested, then I shouldn't force you, should I?
Hi there!
Oh, hello. Are you okay?
I just came over to your house. Your husband let me in because there's something I really need to do.
What's that?
I'm going to inspect your refrigerator.
Why do you need to do that?
Oh my gosh, look at all this. It's the food you were given yesterday and you haven't even eaten it. I knew I was going to find this. I could just tell. I had a gut feeling.
It's not that I don't like it. I just didn't get a chance to eat it.
If I hadn't come to inspect the refrigerator, then we would never have known. Do you do this every time? Do you ever eat the food you're given? You said you threw food away. What a waste. And now this too. I'm shocked. Have you been throwing away all the food you were given? Do you eat any of it? If you don't like it, then why don't you say so? It would stop it all being wasted like this.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should be honest with you. When your mother sends the food, she always sends meat, fruit, and vegetables at the same time. She puts them all together in the same package. I think that some bugs from the fruit and vegetables get into the meat or something because every time I get the food, it stinks. I try washing the meat, but it doesn't do anything. And sometimes I even find small bugs in the meat. It's really horrible. Who would eat that?
Well, maybe you should have mentioned this to us. You always tell Mother that you're so happy about the food. She thought she was really helping you, but you weren't even eating it. It's such a shame and a big waste of good food. She gives me food too, but I don't have a problem. Don't you think you've been a little dishonest by doing this? Is this the correct way to treat your mother-in-law?
I wanted to say something, but I felt really bad for not eating the food. The first time it happened, I just threw it away and didn't talk about it again. But then it started happening every time. I thought it would be easier to just say thank you rather than point out that the food was going bad. I was secretly hoping that she would stop sending me the food, but she didn't. The more she did it, the more pressure I felt to lie, so it didn't seem like a waste of good food. I regret it, to be honest. For example, the most recent delivery was full of stinky meat and I even found some insects in it. I had no choice but to throw it out.
I took it out of the refrigerator at home early this time. I left it on the side so it would go bad early.
Why on earth would you do that?
You confessed to my mother last time and then she sent you more food. I wanted to see if you'd tell the truth about throwing it out again or if you'd lie and say you ate it. It was a kind of test. I came over to your house to see what the result was. And it seems you have not eaten the food again. My mother puts in a lot of effort for you, but you never eat the food. You shouldn't really throw things away if my mother gives them to you. You should always do your best to use them. It's not fair on her if she keeps giving you food but you never eat it. I think you've said enough. Are you finished at my house? I think it's time you left and went home. And in the future, please don't go to my house without my permission, even if my husband says it's okay. I don't want you there, and I certainly don't want you snooping in the kitchen. It would be much nicer if you didn't do these kinds of tests. There's really no need for it. We had a bit of a misunderstanding with the food in the past, but now we are over that. We don't need you trying to cause more trouble. What do you mean? Are you kicking me out? I think I've been fair with you. I just wanted to find out if you were going to be honest again about the food. I was just thinking about my mother. I also think you should try to come and visit my mother more often. You don't visit her enough. She puts in a lot of effort to make food for you, and you're not very grateful. She's an old lady, and she needs more company. I try to talk to her almost every day. I also go over to visit her with the child twice a week, nearly. It takes me about 2 hours to get there and back. You don't think this is enough? No, it's not enough. What about coming over every day to see her? I know she'd appreciate that. If the journey is such trouble for you, then maybe you could sleep over the night and go back in the morning. I'm sure my mother would agree to that. At the moment, you just come over for a few hours, sit there eating food, and then you go home. Maybe I could talk to your mother about this. I hope you do. I'm not happy about how you treat my mother. I think you need to be nicer to her.
What's wrong with you? You seem a little upset by something at the moment.
Oh, it's nothing serious.
Come on, tell me. What is it? It's not good to keep things that are troubling you locked away inside.
I was speaking with your mother and sister, and we got onto the topic of the food your mother was sending over. In the end, I confessed that I had been throwing it all away. I just felt so guilty about it and had to tell her. I tried to explain to her what had happened. She didn't seem too annoyed by it. She was quite understanding, to be honest. But your sister seems to have taken offense. She even came over today to check in our refrigerator. She wanted to see what I'd done with the most recent delivery. She wanted to see if I'd eaten it or thrown it out, and she wanted to see if I would lie about it. It felt like I was a criminal. She said she was testing me. She also said she left the food out before sending it, so it would have gone bad by the time it got to us. She wanted to see if I was prepared to lie again to your mother. The whole thing really made me angry. Why did she have to treat me like this?
Oh, so that's why she came over. That was crafty of her.
I feel like I've let everyone down.
Don't worry about it. She shouldn't have done that, trying to cause trouble.
She was also unhappy about how often I contact your mother. I told her that I speak to her almost every day and I try to go over there twice a week. But she told me it wasn't enough. She said I should try to go over there every day and sleep over if need be.
I think twice a week is enough. I don't know what she's so unhappy about. I think my mother is fine with it too.
I'm really sorry about this all. I feel like I've caused so much trouble.
No, it's not you. It's her. She's just trying to cause trouble. I don't know why. Are you guys free to talk?
I'm here. What is it?
What's your problem? Why are you trying to upset my wife? What's going on? You're not arguing, are you? I hope you're not talking about that food. I was trying to be nice to you by sending over the food, and then I found out it was all going in the trash. I was really disgusted by this. What a terrible waste. You can't blame her for what she did. The food wasn't fit to eat. It would arrive and it was always moldy. Were we supposed to eat this? When I was young, we would still eat food even if it was a little bit moldy. It's better than wasting it. I've never been sick if the food was a little bit stinky. It's still okay to eat as long as you cook it properly. But you just threw it away.
What a terrible waste. You could have at least given it to a dog or something.
If you didn't want to waste the food, then why didn't you eat it yourself?
You're saying that I should have eaten the moldy food. I can't eat it. And your sister has bad digestion, so she can't eat it either. I didn't want it. You should give it to your wife.
My wife isn't there to eat the food you don't want.
If you say so.
I spoke to her and she told me everything you did. You've been really unkind to her. I don't know why you've suddenly changed. You used to get along perfectly well together. You were also complaining that she doesn't contact Mother enough. I think you're wrong. She does visit often enough, so please don't pester her anymore.
I think if she really respects Mother, then she should come over and visit her more often. Isn't that fair?
I don't even come over that often myself, and you've never complained about that. You should leave my wife alone for a while. She doesn't need you moaning at her.
Yes, but she is the daughter-in-law. Once you become a daughter-in-law, you should really do your best to look after your mother-in-law. You should contact her morning, noon, and night just in case she needs something. You should also come over with the baby on a regular basis so grandmother can see her grandchild. I think she's just pretending to be busy so she doesn't have to do anything. She just wants to keep herself free. It's a little bit selfish, if you ask me.
Pretending to be busy? Are you joking?
I would like to see my grandchild more often. I don't think that's too much to ask.
Yes, you can do, but not every day. Twice a week is enough in my opinion, and it's difficult for my wife because she has to travel a long way. We don't want her to be exhausted all the time, do we? Do you really want her to come over every day? Isn't that a bit excessive?
You're really going to take your wife's side on everything, aren't you? I think you should put your mother first instead. I agree. We expected so much more from her. She doesn't come over enough. She doesn't call enough. And it's been this way since you two got married. It's been really disappointing for us.
Have you said enough yet? And if you send moldy food to our house again, then there is going to be even more trouble. I know what you did. My wife told me. It was completely unacceptable behavior.
Do you two really have to fall out like this? It's all his fault. Look what you've done. You've caused all this trouble. Hi. What's the baby been eating recently? I hope you're feeding him well. He needs it if he's going to grow up and be strong and healthy. Don't worry. I've got it all under control. We're on to baby food now. It was milk before, but now we are ready to move on to baby food. I've got some food here that I've cooked. I was just thinking of coming over to your place. Do you want me to bring the food for you? You can eat it. You must be busy these days, so maybe you don't have a lot of time on your hands. Why not have some food that I cooked? No, it's okay. You don't have to do that. Why don't you eat it yourself? I'll be okay. I really want to start making food for the baby, but I know it's not quite time yet. In a while, I'll be able to feed him myself. In the meantime, you can eat this food I made. Oh, it's okay. Really. But thanks for the offer in the future. When he's ready for proper food, then I'll tell you. I'm sure he'll love whatever you make for him. No, you can have this. It's coming right now. Send me a picture of the baby, please. I really want to see him. He looks like he hasn't been eating properly. What's wrong? Are you feeding him enough? Yeah, he's fine. He's eating well and there's nothing wrong with him. It must just be the photo I sent you. People often look different in photos when compared to real life, don't they? Well, he looks unhappy if you ask me. Maybe you should feed him more. Why not feed him some of the food I made? Maybe it's time to feed him real food and not just baby food. If you don't, then he might not grow properly. I don't think he wants to eat that kind of food yet. But don't you worry. I'll eat the food you sent. It won't go to waste. No! Give it to him! Why do you have to eat everything? I'm sure he'll like it too.
At least let him try. You never know what he'll think of it. Maybe after one mouthful, his face will light up with a look of delight.
Let me tell you something about the food you just sent over for me. The color is completely off. It looks like it's been sitting there for 100 years. Furthermore, the smell is truly awful. I was trying to get out of this gently, but you keep pressuring me to eat it. I can't eat it. And neither can the baby. He's only young and his digestive system is a bit weak. He can't eat this.
It's not just your responsibility to raise a child. It's mine too. We're all in this together. Maybe you should listen to my advice for a change. I think you should feed the baby the food I made. There's nothing wrong with it. You have to be very strict when raising children, and that means a proper diet from as young an age as possible. I seem to know a lot more about this than you do. What do you think will happen if you keep feeding him that baby food? He'll never grow up. It's not nutritionally rich enough for a growing child. He needs beef and lots of it.
Beef? But does he need beef that has a terrible smell coming from it? If you really care so much, you would have sent fresh beef over, not rotting, stinky old beef. Also, it just isn't time for him to eat this kind of complicated food. What if he gets ill because of it? What will that do for his development?
Well, if you insist and refuse to take my advice, what can I
do? Are you crazy? My mother has been so upset. She's been crying all day because of you. What's wrong with you? Do you like making people unhappy?
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything wrong.
She told me she made some food for you and even brought it over to your house. It was supposed to be something nice for the baby, but you've refused to give it to him. Complete lack of respect if you ask me. You think the food is trash? You should be nicer to my mother.
Stop calling me crazy. Every time there is a slight disagreement, you are always there to make things worse. I think you're the crazy one, not me. I'm older than you. Maybe you should be more respectful to me. I've always explained to your mother why I'm not feeding the food to the baby. It stinks. It's clearly gone bad again. I don't know why this keeps happening. Your mother wanted us to eat it, but there's no way we are doing that. It might make the baby sick.
I'm sure there was nothing wrong with it. You always have this excuse. I swear, you're just trying to be awkward. How can you speak so badly of my mother's cooking? She spends a lot of time and money trying to make you happy. Are you really this dumb?
Dumb? It's not me who's dumb, it's you! You already told me that you deliberately tried to ruin the food before. How do I know you didn't try it again? If you're so worried about food waste, then why don't you eat it?
Do you think you're funny?
What's the problem now?
She's unbearable! She's always causing trouble.
So what you're saying is she refused to feed the baby food that was clearly out of date, and you think this is a problem? I don't think she did anything wrong. We can't feed the baby anything that might make him sick, even if it offends Mother.
Why do you always take her side? I'm telling the truth. She was rude to Mother, and then she was really rude to me. You should teach her how to behave properly.
I already saw the messages you sent to her. I could see that she was politely refusing and trying to explain. I also saw that you called her crazy. That's not very nice, is it? It seems to me that you don't really like my wife. You're always trying to cause trouble.
She is crazy. I'm sure of that.
You're just going to be rude like this. Don't you think you should be a bit more grown up when people disagree with you? I just wish you would accept my food. I've cooked even more stuff and I was planning to give it to you. She didn't eat the last stuff I gave her. What a waste! I was so disappointed. I don't know what the problem was. All she needed to do was heat it up in the microwave and it would have been fine.
Mother used the finest ingredients to make this. You really can't refuse. I always eat Mother's cooking. It's really nice. You'd be crazy not to love it. But we already know that someone's crazy around here. I do wonder what's going on in certain people's heads. Some people I just cannot understand.
I'm wondering what's going on in your head. It seems like you're the crazy one, not my wife.
Sorry? Me? Crazy? I don't think so. You're just trying to shift the blame onto me. I'm not to blame for this unfortunate situation.
Also, can you explain to me why the food we get is always moldy? Are you sure you don't have something to do with it?
It's nothing to do with me.
Whatever the cause is, we can't feed it to a baby. He might get sick. Stop being so overdramatic. Do you really think he'll get ill eating my food? There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, it's good for him. It'll help him grow. I've been cooking for many years now. I know exactly what I'm doing. My food is very nutritious. I've never had a problem, and I've been feeding myself and others for years and years. Your intentions might be good, but the outcome is not. You keep sending us food that isn't fit to eat. If it happens again, then I don't want any more food from you. We have to draw a line somewhere. Sorry if that hurts your feelings, but I have to put my family first.
Nothing at all? Do you really have to be that extreme? Are you never going to eat with us again? Never eat Mother's food again?
I think I'm being fair. I can't accept you two in the way you are behaving. You act all offended all the time, but really we are the victims, not you. You keep sending over potentially harmful food and then crying when we refuse to eat it. I think I need a break from you guys. I just can't accept your attitude or the terrible food. I don't want to talk to you now. I'm going. Maybe you should leave us alone for a while. When you're prepared to say sorry and admit you are wrong, please feel free to contact me. Until then, goodbye.
My husband had finally had enough of his mother and sister. The insults and arguments became too much, especially when it was their fault. They had been given so many chances to change, but they never did. We had no choice but to get tough with them. I asked my husband if he regretted it. He told me that he would have regretted it had he not done it. Thanks to my husband, I feel I can rest a bit now. I'm free from his mother's terrible food, and I'm free from his pestering sister. I can relax and focus on the baby. I also don't have to travel over to his mother's house twice a week. What a relief. To think his sister wanted me to go over there every day. That would have been such a pain, and maybe dangerous too. I would have been so tired from all that driving. Not to mention the stress it might have put on our child. The stress that got me thinking maybe I should throw away this whole marriage. But thankfully I didn't. The only thing that needed to be thrown in the trash was that terrible food. To think that in the beginning I felt guilty for doing it. But looking back now, I realize it was the right thing to do. Recently, his mother and sister have been trying to contact me, but I just ignore them. I'm enjoying this time without them, and it's still too early to bring them back into our lives. The peace and quiet is too nice for that. What if we do start talking again and she sends more rotting food over? What if his sister calls me crazy again? I don't think I'll be able to take it. For now, let's just enjoy this peaceful life without them. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey! You! Who the hell is this? Stop pretending you don't know who I am. It's me, Virginia. Still not remembering me? Oh, you. Virginia. Of course I know who you are. There you go. You should know who I am. Yep. You were always jealous of me and had an inferiority complex when we went to school together. So you decided to date with every boy I used to date. You're basically just a dumpster for the guys I used to be with. What the hell are you talking about, you witch? I guess you should be hurtful that all your boyfriends left you for me. Well, I'm prettier and curvier than you. All your boyfriends threw themselves at me because I'm more beautiful than you. Both inside and outside. Poor you. Not at all. You picked them up when I was about to dump them. That's why you're called a dumpster. Not to mention you don't have a decency not to text someone in the middle of the night. Shut up! That's not true. Every single one of them begged me to date them because they were so bored of you that they couldn't stand you anymore. Well, they said you make them sick or something. I was their goddess. You would not know what it feels like to be a goddess since you could never be me. It's actually very tiring to listen to the boys whining about you. You don't need to be jealous of me. Yeah, right. That still doesn't change the fact that you're a dumpster. Just saying. You're terrible! Whatever. Why are you talking to me, though? What do you need? I'm talking to you to talk about your ex-husband, whom I call my husband. I thought you would want to know how Jeremy is doing. He said he is at his happiest moment in his entire life. I can't help him loving me too much. Good for you. I don't want to know how he's doing, though. I dumped him on you after using him for years, remember? Sorry, but not sorry that you picked up a piece of garbage. You never dumped him. He left you for me, to be exact. Well, he just loves me even more now that I'm pregnant. He said he's excited to start a family with me that he never wanted to do with you. He's disgusted just to talk about the times when he was with you. He said he regretted marrying you the moment he started walking down the aisle. Poor you. You never knew how he felt about you during your marriage. You should have done better. How did you make him be disgusted about you just by talking about it? You have some skills, don't you? Sure thing. Take care, and I'm going to block you. Hey, Georgia! Hold up! Hold on just for a moment. How are you doing? Are you capable of putting some food on the table? Monthly revenue is $300K, Nope. It's $320K, to be exact. Get it right. Well, isn't that just great for you? I'm doing fine with all the passive income I'm getting from alimony from your lovely husband on top of my salary. You should rather worry about yourself than wondering about me. I guess you started talking to me to brag about how you make that much a month. But I'm actually worried your baby in your belly will be just like you. What the hell? Who do you think you are, bringing up my baby here? You ugly piece of crap. Hey, to be honest with you, aren't you worried on your end? Your baby is a girl, right? It's said that a daughter follows in the footsteps of her mother. Then maybe she's going to sleep around, being exposed to all kinds of STDs, hit on married men, and ultimately marry one of them by breaking his family. Damn. She's not even born yet, but I feel sorry for her for having a mother like you and a crappy life her mother had. You're saying that because you're jealous of me, aren't you? Of course you're jealous. Jeremy dumped you and married me. And he's even doing better by making a lot of money and having a baby with me. Just say if you're jealous of me instead of cursing at my baby, you witch. How dare you bring my baby into this? How would you feel if I cursed at your baby? I don't have a baby, remember? I won't have a baby in the future either because you snatched the potential father of my baby who became your husband. Oh, that's right. You're just so dumb that you can't even think. My bad. I forgot that we are not able to have a decent conversation because of your lack of intelligence. Oh, wow, aren't you cute trying to insult me? Nothing against that fetus of yours. I was just worried about her. You should be appreciative of me for caring about her. What a lunatic. I'm going to block you now. Don't you ever talk to me again. Same here. I don't want to talk to you ever again as well. Thank you for blocking me. What is this? I thought you blocked me. You should have kept me blocked. I'm just saying I'm so tired lately. You don't have any idea what it takes to have a daily sales of $10,000. You should come work for me if you have nothing to do. I would be delighted to be your boss. I'll give you a special treatment by paying you $1 more per hour than the other employees. That sounds tempting, doesn't it? I know you're not in a good shape right now, so take it when I offer this. This is what a friend is for, right? Nope. I don't need your special treatment or whatever. Shut up and get the hell away from me. Look at you. What's your problem? You were like this when we were in school, too. You should be nice to me for offering you a great deal, but instead you're cussing at me. I'm a pregnant woman. Watch your mouth. Why are you sending me this? This is the picture of our conversation from the other day. You cussed at me endlessly, remember? You should watch your mouth if you have time to brag about your money. Don't forget your future daughter is listening to everything you say. I need to kill you sooner than later. I get it that you're making a lot of money, so stop. It feels like you're sending me a bunch of junk mail every day. Why should I stop? It's just getting more fun. There you are, jealous of me making daily sales of $10,000. Everyone has their timing and luck. I think you don't have one, but Jeremy and I do. Jeremy went through a hell when he was with you. Now he's at his best for being with me. Poor thing. He shouldn't have gone through what he had to go through if he married me in the first place. It's good that he's back to where he's supposed to be. It's better to be late than never, right? That's fantastic. Congratulations, you have every piece of him. I'm telling you, I don't even want to know how Jeremy is doing, so you can stop talking to me about him or about anything. Okay? You must be jealous. I'll talk to you later. Get some instant noodles if you can't afford actual meals. Jeremy is too nice that he still would care about his ex-wife, who was horrendous, by the way, if she's hungry because she can't afford the food. He will feel bad about it if his ex-wife had died of hunger in this world where pretty much everyone can make a prosperous living. Wow. You don't know the end of it, do you? Woo! What a day! It's getting hard for me to keep up sales since my belly is getting bigger and the due date is approaching soon. I'm asking you again. Are you really not interested in working for us? You know what? I'll be super generous and offer to pay you $3 more per hour than anyone else. It can't be more than $3, though. There has to be some kind of equality between the employees. I'm sure this is a good deal for you because you're jobless. You're saying a lot, but everything you're saying is worthless. You have such a lot to say considering it's 2 a.m. right now. You should stop texting me in the middle of the night. It's not easy to keep up with that kind of daily sales only with Jeremy and only one barista. It's also physically demanding that we need to be standing up for extended hours with our wrists and fingers constantly moving. It can be challenging for someone who is not physically ready. Our business is basically printing money at this point. You'd be an idiot not to join the company. We advertise on Insta and we're so well known on social media. We have a huge following with the younger generation. They say our products are lit. Why do I need to know all of this? I'm saying you should work for us and watch and learn how you can make a lot of money. Honestly, I'm sure you miss Jeremy since he left you for me against your wish. So I'll let you watch him while working. How generous I am, right? I'm saying you can earn money and watch the guy you miss all the time. I know you have no particular skill since you spent most of your time focusing on being a basketball player when we were in school. You don't have an academic background, do you? I just don't know why you're treating me like this with an extreme pride of yourself. You know what? Be proud of yourself as much as you want to. Carry on. What are you talking about? Is it because your ego was hurt? Well, it must be. Hey, we've known each other for a long time. You don't need to be so shameful to me. We can't be as close as being sisters, but we can still be friends, right? I'm definitely willing to share my husband with you. See, I'm rising above. I'm being friendly to my husband's terrible ex-wife. I'm so nice.
Did you take your medication?
What medication? I don't usually take any medication.
Oh, I thought the wires in your brain are all crossed and you need your medication to make it function again.
Shut up, freak!
What the hell are you trying to do?
What did you say? You are willing to share your husband with me? Did I ever say I want him back? What a psycho. You're just an adulterous witch who snatched a married man from his wife. You're nothing more than that. Don't be so proud of yourself. You must be very mistaken of yourself in thinking you've accomplished something big. But the reality is that you're just an adulteress. You should be very shameful of yourself with a scarlet letter on your chest. Does your mom know you're so clueless? Well, I don't think so. She would have told you to shut up if she knew what her daughter is up to, right? You're always like this when I try to be friendly with you. I'm trying here. I never asked you to try. I don't want to be friendly with you. I don't even want to have a conversation with you. Are you satisfied now that you are neglecting my effort? You're someone from my past, and I'm not going back to it. We're never going to be friends again. And what effort? Please show an effort not to text me if you want to show any type of effort for me. Okay? Please stop texting me. I despise you. Fine! I was stupid to reach out to you. Why did I do it when you don't even appreciate it? Thanks for finally coming to your senses. It was very unpleasant knowing you, and I don't wish you well. Wow! Our sales were greater than $300,000 this month again. Jeremy and I accomplished so much, right? I'm wondering what you must be thinking when you see this. An outrage of losing your very capable ex-husband? A jealousy? A blame on yourself for not making as much as we do? Whatever it is, deal with it yourself. Hey! You should say something if you read it. What the hell? What a psycho. I'm not going to stand for it if you ignore me this time again. By the way, I gave birth to my daughter yesterday. She's like an angel. She's just perfect and so adorable. Would you like to see the picture of her? Nope. I thought I said I don't want to see it. My daughter is so cute, isn't she? I can tell she's going to be even more beautiful when she's older. Should I let her be a movie star? I'm worried about her future already. She's giving me a hard time because of breastfeeding and waking up every 2 hours or so, but it's all worth it. She is the most precious thing to me. Jeremy fell in love with her too. He said his world is upside down because of his precious daughter. He was like he could die for her, and that he never would have felt this way if he was still married to you. He said, "Thank you for giving me such a wonderful life. I couldn't have done it without you. Marrying you was the best choice I've ever made in my life." Listen, I tell you for the last time, don't text me. I don't know what I'm going to do if you text me ever again. What's up with you? I don't know what it is, but this is exactly why your ex-husband ran away from you and divorced you. You should say it correctly. I was the one who divorced him. He was divorced when you started dating. Same thing. You lost your husband to me either way, didn't you? Whatever. I can't stress to you enough that I don't want to talk to you. You need to watch your temper. Okay, got it. You've got a problem.
What the hell? What's all this?
You should read it yourself. Your wife is crazy and keeps texting me in the middle of the night. She can't stop bragging about how she's making a lot of money. I told her 1,000,000 times to stop it, but she won't listen. Why should I be bothered by her? She's worthless to me.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't tell her about your business yet? You should tell her if you haven't, because I can't put up with her anymore.
Actually, no. I couldn't tell her what really happened.
Then shut her up or something!
Okay, I will. I'm sorry.
You should be! Grow up, both of you! She couldn't stop bragging about your newborn girl. She said you told her that you couldn't have such a joyful life with me and you're 100% satisfied with your life with her. I believe she was exaggerating. But are you actually happy? Honestly, I can't congratulate you with all my heart. But I think it's better if you have a happy life than a miserable one. But I didn't want her to text me all the time to brag about how perfect her life is.
Of course not. She shouldn't have done it. To be honest with you, she's so reckless. Her recklessness can't be controlled, and she always does whatever she wants to do without thinking for a second. It's shameful to say this, but I never worried about anything like this when I was married to you. You were always sane and responsible.
I don't want to talk about what happened in the past. I hate every bit of what I had to go through because of you and your mistress witch, and I don't want to recall it. Talking about the past won't change anything, so cut the crap and make sure to keep an eye on her. I don't want to hear from her anymore. All you had was a mere $50,000 when I divorced you. But start behaving if you don't want to lose your business. Okay? Isn't that everything for you losers?
Oh no, it can't happen. I have a baby now. Please, I'm going to speak to her not to bother you anymore. Please don't take my business away from me. I beg you.
I understand your situation, so you should make her stop texting me with ridiculous stuff. It's not even funny anymore.
Sure thing. Will do. Virginia!
What is it? Why are you texting me instead of coming home? I miss you and our baby misses her daddy too. Oh, grab some diapers and formulas on your way. I'm trying my best with breastfeeding, but I don't think I'm making enough milk. I think Similac is better than Enfamil. Make sure to grab Similac from Target since they offer 10% discount.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Huh? You don't want to grab diapers and formulas for our baby girl?
Not that. Did you talk to Georgia bragging about our sales sheet?
Yeah, I guess so. Why? Did that witch talk to you? Unbelievable. She must have feelings left for you even though she pretended not to have. That's so funny. She doesn't want to bruise her ego, but she still missed you, so she couldn't help it, right?
Give me a break. Stop talking to her. We don't want to get on her nerves. She never asked about us and how we're doing, and she doesn't want to hear about us. Why did you have to get started?
You're being so weird and overreacting. Why is that? Do you miss her too? Do you still have feelings for her? Is that it?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Then what is it? Why are you yelling at me?
You know we had hard times until lately. Our life had been better only for about 2 years, and you don't want to go back to our old life only after 2 years, do you? You should have stayed quiet. You didn't need to advertise our life. You're ruining it instead of helping.
What the hell are you talking about? You lost me. What does me calling her have to do with us going back to 2 years ago and ruining our life?
Do you even have any idea how I opened this business?
You told me you applied for a franchise and you got it. That's what you told me when we opened this business.
Actually, I lied to you. That's not how I opened it.
What do you mean you lied to me? What did you lie to me about? Was there any other way to open a business? Or is it not a franchise?
Well, actually, we had a really tough time when we started our marriage after I was divorced with nothing.
You were divorced? You should say it correctly. It's her who was divorced by you. You chose me over her and she was divorced. Do you get it?
Whatever. That's not the point here. Do you remember what it was like back then? My business closed its doors and we were literally broke that all I could afford was a bag of spinach and that was the only thing I had for 3 days.
That's right. It's such a reminisce. We thought it was a dead end and we wouldn't have a future. But now we're so wealthy. Who could have imagined? We wouldn't be able to have a baby if we stayed that way. Thanks to you, it's because you worked so hard for us. Good job!
That's right. I fought tooth and nail to get where we are right now, and we don't want to go back to our miserable life, do we?
Of course not.
If you keep calling her, we really might have to go back to our old days. I'm telling you, you need to stop bothering her.
So, why is that? What does Georgia have to do with us going back to our old life? Tell me.
Well, Georgia is actually the real president of the business. Not me.
Come again? President? What president? Who was the president again? Who did you say it was?
My ex-wife, Georgia. Your college friend, Georgia. She is the president of all of this. She is the boss of us.
That can't be true. You must be mistaken. That doesn't even make sense. How does she have that kind of big money to become a president of such a global business? I don't think so. She didn't mention anything to me either. She would have told me already if she was the one because she has insecurities.
I heard it from my friends about a year after I was divorced. They told me that she established a tech business with the alimony I provided to her and hit the jackpot.
What? Oh my goodness! How did she even grow her business to a total success only within a short period of time?
You know she's always been smart. She always had a 4.0 GPA even when she focused on her basketball.
No way! She is a dumb hillbilly who only knows how to use her body parts, not her brain. That's absurd.
I begged her for her approval to give me a job. I was in so much distress that I couldn't even make a living for you. I literally got down on my knees and begged her for her grace, and she accepted it because I was so miserable. I wouldn't have let me open our branch if I were in her shoes, but she was being very generous and let me have a franchise. You wouldn't have done it either if you were in her shoes, would you? That's how we got the business and became wealthy. We couldn't even have started what we have if it wasn't for her. We need to be thankful for her. But instead, you were bragging about it? Do you think it even makes sense? Part of our profits go to her, and she's the boss of us. She's the boss of everybody. I'm telling you, don't get on her nerves. She might tell us to quit with our business if she gets upset.
Why in the world didn't you tell me this earlier? You should have told me when we started this business. Oh no! Hi, Georgia. Are you asleep?
What is it again? It's 2 a.m.
I thought I told you not to bother me in the middle of the night. It's becoming a disgusting habit of yours. You shouldn't text anyone at 2 a.m. unless you have a life-threatening emergency. I told you a million times not to bother me, yet you still do. I knew you were dumb, but this is seriously stupid. I'm texting you because it's actually a life-threatening emergency to me.
What is it?
I'm so sorry, Georgia. I am really sorry. I can't apologize to you enough. I had no idea at all. I mean, Miss President, I'm so sorry for what I did. Please forgive me this one time. I swear I'm never, ever going to bother you anymore. I'll keep my word, I promise.
What the hell is this?
I think I went nuts. I was insane. You were right. I have an inferiority complex, and I wanted to show off because I thought you didn't have what I had. I completely crossed the line, and I'm so sorry. Please don't take our business away from us.
Did I say I'm going to take your business away from you? Chill. What would other people think of me? Look what you're saying. You're making me a bad person.
That's not what I meant. I'm sorry.
You know what? I tried to ignore what happened to you. I don't care if you end up on the streets or if you die of hunger. That doesn't have anything to do with me. But Jeremy, that garbage, got on his knees and begged me profusely with his tears for a franchise. You know what's funny, though? What's all this? What are you two doing here? Virginia! Stop it right there! Please shut up!
I texted her only to apologize. I thought I owe her an apology.
I told you you're helping me when you shut up and don't do anything.
What a scene! What the hell are you two doing, huh?
Georgia, that's not it.
Georgia? You always called her a witch and now you're calling her Georgia? How lovely of you.
Virginia, now is not the time to talk about such crap. Just shut up.
I mean... okay, you're right. Anyways, Miss President, I can't apologize to you enough for what I did, because what I did was so wrong. Please save us. I'm so sorry, ma'am.
What did I ever do to you idiots?
Miss President? Georgia? Please? We had our good old times together.
What good old times? Which one? The time when you snatched every one of my boyfriends, or you hitting on my husband and eventually ending my marriage? You tell me.
I mean, I have no idea why I did that to you. I beg your forgiveness.
I'm so mad talking about it. Yes, ma'am. You thought I was a sucker because I didn't say anything? Of course not. Why would I? What are you talking about? You're lying straight to my face. I knew all about it all along. I know that you've been sourcing our materials from countries that have sketchy labor laws. That goes completely against what this company is about and why I started it. I knew about it but kept my mouth shut for now because I knew you had a baby on the way. I was planning on addressing it after the baby was here, which is what I'm doing now. I remained quiet out of generosity, but it's over now. I wouldn't take it anymore. You don't even know what I did for you after what you did to me. And your dumb wife is just getting on my nerves even when I warned her over and over again. Honey, Georgia, please. Who are you calling honey? Your honey is that witch in your bed who doesn't even realize what's going on and what she's about to face.
Who are you calling honey? You can't do that, even if you're so desperate.
Oh my God. You please shut the hell up.
Why are you yelling at me?
Oh my goodness. I can't stand this anymore. Have a lover's quarrel at your house in your own time without me. I'm going to send someone to cancel the franchise contract next week, so you should know. I'm going to charge you for a penalty for breach of contract if one of you calls and bothers me one more time. Understood? Gosh, Virginia. Do you even understand what's going on? Why did you have to talk to her? You don't have a brain?
Why are you blaming me? I was only trying to help. I thought I needed to apologize even if I don't mean it because I wanted to keep our business. What the hell is wrong with that woman? Not only did she not accept my apology, we're probably going to be fired. Why did I have to apologize to her if she was going to ruin it anyway? This is so unfair. I'm furious. Can she even do that? I understand she's the president, but it's extremely unreasonable to ambush us like this. I told you we had to use specific sourcing, didn't I? This is exactly why I told you so. Why didn't you listen to me? Well, getting them from the market was cheaper and we could make more profit out of it.
Jesus Christ. It's you. You ruined everything at the end of the day. I shouldn't have left Georgia and married you. I should have known better. It's my biggest mistake in life.
What did you just say?
You have to let go of your complex. This won't help anyone.
I don't have a complex.
What I'm saying is, what are we going to do now? We even have a baby. Raising her will cost a lot of money. How are we going to afford a living from now on?
You should know what to do. Why do you keep yelling at me? We can open another business using the money we earned here.
Why do you think I got down on my knees in front of Georgia? Because we don't have money. We can't afford to open another business. You don't have any idea, do you? I took the steps immediately to remove the two of them from the company. They begged and screamed that they were sorry, but I didn't want to hear any of it. I prided myself and this company on being as transparent in our practice as possible, which means always sourcing products from places that have fair labor laws. For them to do what they did was inexcusable.
Virginia sent me a desperate text updating me on their situation since everything went down. She said they're living in hell and struggling every day. Jeremy started as an Amazon delivery driver making less than $1,000 a month and barely making a living for 3 of them. The mistress Virginia kept on spending as much as when she was doing well, that only made her a pile on credit card debt. I heard that she's trying to borrow money from a numerous number of friends to handle the debt, but that doesn't seem to be going well either. It's so satisfying that those 2 people who gave me a living hell are now being punished and paying for what they did. But I feel bad about the baby. Their poor baby should not be responsible for what her parents did. I genuinely wish things will get better for the sake of the baby. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more videos.
Did my son leave already? He's on his way, right? If he leaves tomorrow, the roads and highways are going to be so packed, I just know it. I already told him over and over again to start driving this evening. He already left, right?
Yes, Linda, we have already started driving right now, so don't worry about us getting stuck in traffic.
My grandbabies are with you guys too, right?
Yep, all 4 of us are here in the car heading to your house.
Wait, what do you mean all 4? You are also coming?
Yes? Did you expect me not to go with them?
You're not even my family. Why are you joining them and coming to my house? I don't get it. I just don't know how you don't get it. This holiday is a day for family to spend time together. It will just get really awkward if someone like you, who is not part of the family, will be there. Why would you come to this holiday when you aren't even related to us by blood? You know, you're basically a stranger.
Linda, I have been married to your son for 5 years now. How dare you say that I am still a stranger? Seriously, when will you accept that me and my children are part of your family now?
Psh, you better watch your mouth. The only person here who I cannot accept as my family is you. My grandchildren have my blood, so of course they're family. It's just you. How can you not understand the logic behind that? Are you really that stupid?
Let's see here then. If I follow that logic of yours, then that means your husband is not your family then, right? I mean, he is not related to you by blood, nor are you related to him by blood.
You better shut your mouth. Do you really think that's the same thing as my relationship with you? Ugh, you are seriously so frustrating to talk to. Anyway, I do not want to see your face during the holidays. I only care to see my son and my babies. I honestly could care less about you. Since you guys are still not too close from my house, you better find a way to go somewhere else and just have my son and grandkids come over. I don't want you here.
So, what you're telling me is you want me to leave my 4-year-old and 2-year-old kids just on their own with their dad? Without me? Their own mother? Linda, do you hear yourself? Do you really think what you're saying makes sense?
Why does it not make any sense? What's wrong with them coming here with just their dad? I mean, all they have to do is sit in their car seats?
I really don't understand why you're being so extra when you yourself know how hard it is to watch kids. You are a mother yourself, for goodness sake. The parent has to feed their kids, wash them, make sure they're clean, keep them safe. All of these are so hard to do for just one person. You yourself know this very well. Why are you being like this?
Whatever, Rose. You're just using my son and my grandkids as an excuse to come over to my house. You think I didn't know that?
Why would I want to come to your house?
Every time you come over to my house, you stuff your face with all the delicious stuff in my fridge and pantry. My organic bagels and the homemade cream cheese. The wine I bought in Italy and Spain and all the other desserts I have at home. Do you really think I didn't notice you eating all those? You always ate those as if it is your first time ever tasting something that good. I'm guessing you've never ate those kinds of foods growing up, huh? You've never even been near anything as luxurious as those foods that I have in my house. I mean, I don't really blame you. If your family just couldn't give those to you, then it's really not your fault. You can only dream so much. But even if you were able to afford those organic and top ingredients, you have to be as talented as I am to make those food and desserts at home. So I totally get why you would always be excited to come to my house and just eat to your heart's content. I get it, Rose, I get it. But still, when all my relatives are at my house and I see you eat like that, you just look so pathetic. I can't help but feel a little disgust towards you.
To tell you the truth, Linda, I only ever ate the food and desserts you made because it was something you worked hard making. I thought if I showed enthusiasm in eating your handmade food, that I would also be showing respect towards you.
So you were still forcing yourself to eat the food you didn't like just so you could show respect to me? Isn't that a bit hypocritical toward me, saying that you were just forcing yourself to eat it even if it didn't taste good? Oh, I always knew you were so fake since the beginning. Girls like you who have two faces never get far in life. You're so sly and good at deceiving others. It's just so ugly to see that.
You know what, Linda? I will just take that as a compliment.
You are really just so good at talking back to me. You know, I am your mother-in-law, right? You always try to pretend that we are close. It's so annoying. Like you trying to push the grocery cart for me when we're grocery shopping, acting like you're my daughter. Or when we go to the nail salon together, you're always trying to make it seem like we're best friends when we are not. I just really don't understand why you're trying so hard to have this mother-daughter thing going with me when I don't even like you. It literally disgusts me that people might think you are my daughter.
Well, you don't have any daughters, so I thought you might feel lonesome to not have another woman who can hang out with. Why would that even disgust you? You are being too much. On top of that, your only grandkids are my children, and you barely get to see them that much, so I always try to bring them over to your house, especially on holidays, so they get to see their grandma too. But I did not know that you looked at my efforts to connect with you in a negative way. That's disappointing, Linda.
Oh, wow. Aren't you an angel? Maybe I should give you an award as the best daughter-in-law in the world.
Actually, if you do that, I will gladly accept it.
Huh? Do you not have an ounce of self-pride at all? If I were you, and someone said that to me, I would throw a fit and be enraged.
To tell you the truth, when my husband goes to your house on his own and I see him just look exhausted, and whenever I see my father-in-law stand and wait for his grandkids, I only ever go to your house so I don't disappoint both of them. I want my husband to relax and my father-in-law to spend time with his grandkids, even if you don't like me.
Oh, whatever, Rose. I suggest you put your phone away now and drive instead of having my son drive all the way here. Do you not feel bad for him? He worked all day today and now he has to drive 5 hours during the night, and here you are just fiddling with your phone. The one who should be driving here is you, since all you do is just stay at home and lay around. You need to let my son get some rest.
Excuse me? I am definitely not just laying around and doing nothing at home, Linda. Every day I have to get my oldest ready for daycare and make sure I am home at 2 p.m. to pick her up, while I have to keep an eye on my other daughter all day, 24/7. I can barely differentiate the times and days anymore because of how busy I get trying to watch and raise 2 kids all by myself.
Well, you chose to have kids, and you chose to have 2, so that's just the bare minimum you have to deal with. If watching and taking care of kids is that hard for you, you shouldn't have had kids. Why did you decide to give birth then? Seriously, it is only humans who complain about how hard it is to feed and take care of their babies. Other animals just do their job as the parents of their offspring. Gosh, I am just so ashamed of you for just staying at home, and now your husband, who worked all day, having to drive 5 hours with barely any rest.
Linda, I am a very ordinary married woman in my 30s, and I've been married to my husband for 5 years now. I remember when you first met me and you greeted me so kindly and you gave me your blessing to be your son's wife. But that kind lady is so different now. I still remember how differently you acted around me when we told you that we were having a daughter and another daughter when my youngest was born. You made it so obvious that you did not like my children because they were not boys like how you wanted. I mean, your attitude and behavior around us got even worse when my second child was still a girl. It got so bad, and I couldn't believe you were acting that way. But still, you did not hate my daughters, and you love and care for them as much as you can, which is quite ironic because I am a girl, yet you just dislike me so much. Basically, I am the black sheep in this family, and you're only acting like this towards me. Also, Linda, I am just a normal human being. I have feelings, and I have thought about just taking my kids away and living far from you because why would I want to keep getting hated by you? But I decided not to take my kids' happiness away, and I want them to have a good relationship with their grandparents. Plus, their grandpa is such an amazing grandpa to them that I thought of just trying to endure the hate I get from you for no reason. All I can do is be thankful that he is such a great grandpa to my kids. But this time, I just feel like I have been bullied by you the entire time, and I was thinking of how I can fix it with you. I even talked about it with my husband, and I trust his decisions, so that is why I am here with him and our children on our way to your house. Hey, Linda, I'm back. Why is the door locked? I texted you earlier that I was only 3 minutes away. I think you accidentally left it locked from the inside. I'm really sorry that you have to get up and unlock it, but could you please let me in? I'm in front of your house now.
Oh, you already got back from the store to get the flour? I told you to take your time because I didn't mind if you came back late, but you got the stuff really quickly, huh? Oh, and by the way, I did not accidentally lock the door from the inside. It's just that it's already so late at night that I made sure to lock it.
Huh? Really? But you knew I was out and was going to come back in like 30 minutes. How am I supposed to go inside then?
Well, Rose, there's no need for you to come back inside. Just leave the flour by my front door and go to the shed in the backyard. You can stay the night over there and just take a ride with my son when you guys go back to your house.
Are you being serious right now, Linda? You're telling me to sleep in the shed? It's the middle of winter.
Yes, Rose. It's because, I just don't have any extra blankets for you. I can't just let you sleep with no blanket, right? The old blankets that I had, I threw them all out. I only have enough for my son and grandbabies. None for you. So, what else can I do? Plus, my house is not carpeted and the wood floors keep the room cold. You can't just sleep here with no blanket. You will literally freeze. So, like my suggestion, go to the shed. At least the shed is full of stuff, so it keeps the inside warm. It won't be as cold, and it'll just be tonight. You guys are heading back home tomorrow, so it's not too bad for you.
What kind of person tells their daughter-in-law to sleep in some shed? Just because they don't have an extra blanket? You have to be joking. You can't be serious about this, Linda. Why in the world should I sleep where cows sleep and poop? Have you lost your mind? Linda, are you already experiencing symptoms of dementia at your age? Goodness!
This is my punishment for you, for ignoring my words and never respecting what I tell you. I told you to drive instead of having my tired son stay on the wheel for 5 hours, but you did not budge. Not only did you not care about your husband, you did not care about my words. Do you think you can just ignore what I ask you to do?
I did ask him to switch with me, and I forced him to, but he was hesitant in letting me drive, so I just gave in and let him. Also, why does it matter to you so much whether I am driving or if he is? If you really felt bad about your son driving 5 hours each time we have to visit you, you should just not have us come over to your house. Be like other in-laws that invite us for a trip abroad instead. You are making this extra difficult on me. But I bet you also don't want to do that because you want to force your kids to come to your house all the way here, whether they're tired or busy. You just want them to listen to everything you say. If you really want us to come over to your house, you should welcome us with warmth every time, especially since we traveled 5 hours. But instead, you make your daughter-in-law buy some flour just to kick her out of the house, and then you tell her to just sleep in the shed with nothing, even though it's winter? Are you in your right mind?
You do know that people sleep in sheds, right? Especially people who live in the countryside. It is such a common thing, but you're being dramatic. And also, it's just common here to make the daughter-in-law sleep in the shed if they go against their mother-in-law. You didn't know that? Goodness, you really can't complain about every little thing, huh?
Linda, people who grew up and lived in the countryside all their life would stone you if they heard what you said. What kind of mother-in-law even makes their daughter-in-law sleep in the shed? Do you really think I will sleep in some shed just because you told me to? You are crazy if you believe that. I am going to my parents' house right now.
There you go. You should have just done that earlier. And I was right about you this whole time. You're one stubborn girl who will keep on insisting unless I go hard on you. You really should have just gone straight to your parents' house instead of having this conversation with me. You could have made this easier for both of us. But be a sweetheart and don't go around spreading bad words about me saying that I made you sleep in a shed.
Why would I do that? Why should I lie when I can just tell the truth? Also, just know that I am never stepping foot in your house ever again. Just know that. Thank you for all your effort in mistreating and hating me this whole time.
My son and your kids are with you right now, aren't they? You guys come over to my house now. Right now. Tell my son that we were just joking around and that it was merely just a misunderstanding. Hurry up and bring them back to my house now.
Huh? Joking around? And what misunderstanding? I misunderstood you for telling me to befriend a cow while I sleep in the shed? What kind of joke is that? That is such a lame joke. Because I did not find that funny at all. Not one bit. Linda, you knew what you were doing, and I am just done with everything you throw at me. I don't even want to see your face ever again. If there's something you want to say, call or text your son.
I was trying to do that, but he won't take my calls, nor reply to my messages. I was just trying to make sure you had a place to sleep, and now you're saying that you don't ever want to see my face again? My husband heard about that, and he is not just disappointed, but he is also really mad. You guys need to come back now so he calms down, because he's at his wit's end. I know you guys haven't drove off too far, so you better turn around and come back to our house.
We already checked in at a 5-star hotel, and we're relaxing. No need for us to go back there now. And my husband apologized to me for not doing much while I was suffering from how you mistreated me. He said he's sorry that he was unable to be on my side that whole time, and he's being sincerely apologizing for that. He said that he never wants me to feel mistreated by you ever again, and that he will do what it takes to make me feel safe. We will be spending 3 days and 2 nights here. We're going to enjoy our time together, and I will try to wash away the frustration of having to deal with you this whole time. From now on, we will be living a happy life as a happy and real family, with just us and our love for each other.
With just you guys? As a real family?
Yes, exactly. You heard it right. The only people that is family to me are my husband and my 2 beautiful daughters. Why should I consider you my family when we do not share one bit of blood at all? Oh, weren't you the one that said that? That's because we're not related by blood. We're just, by default, just strangers. There is no need for me to go to your house during the holidays if I'm just a stranger. Now I won't have to drive all the way there and just stay in the kitchen to cook for everyone. I bet you feel so relieved that you will never see me again. I mean, you never liked me anyway, so I'm kind of doing you a favor by never seeing you again. I hope this is the last conversation we will ever have. Have a nice life, Linda. After that incident, I never went to see my mother-in-law ever again. I feel so bad for my father-in-law because he was really great and kind to my daughters, but I never ever want to be near a person who made me stay in some shed when it's freezing out. I just truly never wanted to have anything to do with a person like that. And my husband felt so ashamed for his mother for doing that to me. He said that I am his priority, and if it means never seeing his mom again, then so be it. He has been taking good care of me since. Linda never saw me as a life partner for her son. She saw me as some evil person who took her son away from her, and that I was so worthless because I couldn't bear a son. She just kept making excuses to make me into this evil and useless person that I was not. And I just do not see any worth in keeping a relationship with someone like that. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more fun videos.
Hey, Amy. Yes, Rebecca? Will you please hurry up and get divorced from George already? What? What do you mean, what? I'm pretty sure you know this, but I'll tell you again. George and I have been friends since we were kids. We went to the same playgroup in elementary school. We were always sweet on each other. Everyone knew that. It was always Rebecca and George. That's what people would say. Ever since he moved away with his parents for business, we've been in a long-distance relationship. Surely you knew about this. Even though over time our relationship naturally grew to an end, we never fell out of love. And now that he's come back into town and into my life, it's only natural that we should be together again. I can't believe you'd be so brazen to steal him from me the way you did. You are impeding our love, and it needs to stop right now. The only right thing to do is for you to let him go so he can be with me again. You gotta divorce him so that he can be free again.
That certainly was a very long and wordy explanation. Now, let me please explain a few things back to you. Yes, it is true that he's returned to his childhood hometown. But the only reason he came back is because he will be taking over ownership of his grandfather's company. It has been on the books for the longest time. You, on the other hand, didn't you get married too to your high school sweetheart? The fact that you simply stayed here after your marriage is the only reason that George has seemed to return. It's simply a matter of physical distance. There's no emotional reasoning behind the move. There's really nothing more to it than that. Anyway, from what I hear, there was nothing between you and George in the first place anyway.
Yeah, that's what you'd like to believe, I know. The truth is, George and I were so close that we didn't even need to speak to understand our feelings for each other. It was those deep feelings that allowed our love to blossom into the full-blown romance that it did. But I hardly expect you to understand any of that. Anyway, that's why I don't want you to get in between us.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Okay, let me be honest and speak my mind here for a moment. Mainly because we have to live in the same town from now. I'd hate for you to get the wrong impression and continue with this crazy line of thought.
Speak your mind.
Yes, are you ready? I really need you to pay attention to me now. You have been causing nothing but trouble for George and me these past few weeks. You need to stop it before it gets too far out of hand.
What? Me? I think you have me confused for someone else.
Look, I've already heard from people around town that you are a busybody who is quick to misunderstand situations.
Ha! I beg to differ. I think you're the one that's misunderstanding the situation.
Hang on. Before we even get into the issue of my husband, you're married to a company executive with 2 children, are you not? Why are you trying to steal my husband from me? Is it some sort of sick, perverted game you like to play? Breaking up marriages?
That's a bit rich. I'm the one who should be asking you the same question. After all, you were the one who stole my future husband in the first place. The only reason I married my current husband and chose the path that I'm on is because I'd given up on the hope that George would ever return to me. If anything, that was my only mistake. But now, because it was destiny that we be together, he's come back. He's finally come back for me.
Yes, he is back, but again, you're misunderstanding the situation. He came back so that he can take over from his grandfather in running the family business. You might see it as a sudden thing, but it's been planned from the start many, many years ago. How many times do I have to tell you he didn't return for you?
No, you see, that's where you're mistaken. We discussed it when we were younger. When the time came for him to take over the family business, he was going to return and make me his wife.
Don't you realize the contradictions in your own story? If you'd made the arrangement, why would you go off and marry someone else?
What are you talking about? You are deluded. There are no contradictions at all. The only contradictions and inconsistencies that I can see are your existence. It's plain and simple, you're nothing but a hindrance. Now hurry up and get divorced. Get divorced and disappear from our lives forever. You're preventing George and me from being truly happy.
Hi, George. Honey, I know you're working late tonight. I hope I'm not bothering you.
Hey, honey, no bother at all. What can I do for you?
I was just wondering what time you think you'll be finished. If you let me know, I'll come and pick you up.
Okay, sure. That would be great. I'm more than happy to take the bus home, though.
Yes, I know, but sometimes I just feel better picking you up.
Okay, cheers. Is there anything that you need to tell me?
Yes, there is. How did you know?
Call it a hunch.
Good hunching. Yes, actually, it's Rebecca again. She's been sending me more strange messages.
Again? That's every day since we came back now. Do you want to tell me about it now?
No, it's okay. It's nothing so urgent that you need to worry about at work. It's just that she's actually sitting in her car outside of her building right now. I thought it might be better if she didn't see you come home.
Are you for real? Doesn't she realize that's stalking? I've told her so many times to get off of our case. I'm just so glad that we went for an apartment with such good security.
Yes, you're right. For the moment, I think the best course of action is to keep using the underground car park entrance to come and go.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks for the heads up. I'm sorry that you have to go out of your way like this. I still can't believe that she thinks that we were even dating back at school. And then to continue thinking that we were such a hot couple that we would ultimately get married? I don't think anyone could have imagined she would take it this far.
I know, right? I've never heard of anyone being so confused. We only moved here 2 weeks ago, but in the whole 2 weeks she's been unrelenting. She's been contacting me daily with a variety of arguments of why she should be with you. I'd heard the rumors about her, but didn't believe they could be true. Now that I've experienced it firsthand, I'm starting to understand why she's still referred to as Miss Misunderstanding. It's hard to believe that someone like that is actually married and has children of her own.
Indeed. Actually, the other day I was chatting with some old school friends. The word on the street is that her marriage was more of a convenience.
Convenience?
Yeah, the rumors are that Rebecca's husband was running a company, but it got into some financial troubles. Rebecca's father, who also had a successful company, bailed them out. But to save a lot of extra tax payments, Rebecca had to get married to her husband. Legally, it was no problem to do so, but can you imagine anyone agreeing to that?
So it was sort of a political marriage of convenience.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it. But the truth is, since then, the tables have turned, and now it's Rebecca's husband's company that is helping out Rebecca's father's company. Because they're both owing debts of gratitude to each other, it's making it very difficult for Rebecca to get out of the relationship. On top of that, they have the children to think about too. According to my friends, she's been looking for a reason that would allow her to file for divorce for quite a while.
I see. There's always two sides to the story, isn't there? It must be tough for her.
Yes, and in a way I do feel sorry for her being put in this position.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Oops, I've been dragging on too long. I had better get back to work.
I'm sorry to have kept you chatting for so long.
No, there's no problem at all. I'm not actually very busy. I just need to finalize some things before my trip next week. It should only take about an hour, but I'll message you when I'm done.
Sure thing, honey. See you soon.
Haha! Just as I thought. It would appear George and I are destined to be married.
Oh, hello again, Rebecca. Why am I not surprised to hear from you? While I have your attention, would you mind telling me why there was a document filing for divorce in my mailbox today?
What on earth are you talking about?
I'm talking about the divorce papers that are filled out with your name on them. The ones that were in my mail today and now in my hands. I really don't understand what you're trying to do.
Oh dear. Those little things, they had totally slipped my mind till just now. Yes, they would be the divorce papers I left there so that you could fill them out and begin your divorce. I figured you were never going to get off your behind and do it, so I simply started the ball rolling.
Oh, what? Okay, but these are filled out with your name on them.
I see. Well, that must be my silly husband's fault. If you have the papers with my name on them, it would appear he gave you the wrong ones. You see, I left 2 copies on her counter. He must have gotten confused again. You can cross out my name and write yours instead, or simply pick up a new copy.
Do you mean to say you intend to divorce your husband?
Yes, of course. And then finally, George and I can be together. After all, George has already taken the first steps, so I know he's ready at last.
What do you mean he took the first steps?
Well, today he's going on a business trip, right? I heard that from my child. Who heard it from your child at kindergarten?
Yes, and what does that have to do with anything?
You still don't get it. It was my darling George's way of secretly getting a message to me. He used his own child as a messenger. On the surface, it looks like he's going on a business trip for work, but the truth is he's going on a pre-wedding vacation with me.
No, there is no surface and below the surface. It's simply a business trip for work, nothing more.
Yes, that's what you want to believe, isn't it? But it's okay, I know the truth. At least George and I will finally be united and be together forever.
I really don't know how to get you to listen. I've tried telling you over and over. You are mistaken. You are confused. Nothing is going to happen ever.
Oh, you sound so depressed and pathetic. The truth is, I'm already at his hotel and have checked in.
What? Please tell me you're joking.
No jokes. I was going to tell him ahead of time, but instead I thought I would surprise him. So I followed his car and snuck in before he saw me. Don't you think that's pretty romantic?
Hang on, no. That's not romantic, that's stalking.
I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get a room in the same hotel, but luck being on my side, there was a spare room. I can't wait until tonight. He's definitely going to propose to me. I better hurry up and start searching for his room.
George, are you at the hotel already? Are you in your room now?
Hey, Amy, yeah, I just checked in. I thought I might take a walk. After all, it is such a lovely day, and this town is renowned for its sights. Maybe I'll find a coffee shop by the lake.
Honey, please don't leave your room. Lock the door right now.
What? Why?
Rebecca is there too.
What?
She followed you in her car from your office. She plans to stay there tonight. She's trying to find you.
Oh, come on. Is she still up to her tricks?
It looks that way. She just sent me some messages saying that she's already checked in. It would appear that she doesn't know which room you're in yet, but I think it's probably better if you keep out of sight.
Oh, wow, that's heavy. Thanks for the heads up. I guess I'll just watch TV or something. I knew she was a bit crazy, but I didn't think she would ever go this far.
Hey, Amy, what on earth are you doing here? Oh, I get it. You're here to interfere with George and I.
Okay, Rebecca, listen here now. Yes, George is on a business trip, and yes, I am here too, but I've always been booked as a travel partner with him. Normally for events like this, we would travel together, but today I had some things to take care of, so he checked in first.
What on earth are you talking about? It's his business trip. Surely you have no reason to join him.
On the contrary, you see, tomorrow is the 30th anniversary celebration of the opening of this hotel. George was invited by the owners, but he only accepted on the condition that he could bring me along.
That's not possible. Why would he do that?
Well, you see, George really wanted his business partners to meet me and remember exactly who his wife was. I guess to put in more simple terms, he wanted his business partners to be introduced to the future vice president of the company.
No, that's my position.
Oh, also I'm pregnant and carrying his second child.
That can't be true.
So I guess that shows he has zero intention to leave me and marry you. Is that enough to make you finally realize the truth?
Amy, it's with a sad heart, but I think I'll have to give up my dreams of being with George. I will admit that I was mistaken in my belief that he would propose to me. I wish you both all the best for the future.
I see. I appreciate that.
By the way, remember those divorce papers that you had for me? You can just dispose of those now. I guess they aren't needed. After all, I'm glad they never made it into my husband's hands. Just think about it. I almost got divorced over nothing. I'm glad they were given to you by mistake and not given to the registrar.
Yeah, about that. Your husband said he's already filed the papers.
Filed? You mean?
Yeah, just this morning he sent me a message saying he'd submitted the papers to the registrar.
What? No!
Yeah, that's right. Actually, yesterday before I left, I noticed the papers and thought it was best to have a chat with your husband about it. After I gave him the papers, I left to come here. I don't know exactly what happened, but he said he was going to contact your parents and his for a chat. I guess if you want any particulars, you should speak to him yourself.
Hang on. Why would you do that? Why would you do such a thing to me?
I don't know why you're asking me that question. All I can tell you is that George was extremely freaked out by your constant stalking of him.
Stalking? I was never stalking him.
He told you repeatedly that your advances were not welcome and wanted you to stop. Normally, if you continue after that, most people would consider it stalking. I'm surprised he hasn't called the cops yet.
But it was never my intention to stalk or scare him.
Intention or not, that's what happened. Anyway, have a good life. Rebecca's husband had finally found a reason to file for a divorce. The strongest reason being Rebecca's relentless attraction and attempts to take another woman's husband. After holding discussions with his father-in-law, it was agreed that they should swiftly finalize the divorce. Her husband was given custody of the children, and Rebecca was made to pay reparations for losses incurred. Unfortunately, Rebecca's husband also severed all business ties with her father, and without the extra finances, the company went under within the year. The other day, I saw Rebecca from afar. She didn't look as well as she has in the past. Her clothes weren't the same designer wear I'm used to seeing her in. Her hair was disheveled, and I don't even know if she was wearing much makeup. The word on the street is that she was made to pay back money she stole from her ex-husband, and on top of that, she's responsible for a ton of child support payments. She had to take on night shifts at a part-time job. As soon as she saw me, she hid her face and ran away. I guess she finally realized that she'd been more than a little bit wrong in her convictions. Perhaps it's just easier to run from the past than confront it where possible.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Bye!
Hey, Emma, I'll pick you up tomorrow at 11.
Got it. Thanks.
How does it feel to be moving out of your place? It must be weird seeing your apartment empty. How's the cleaning going?
It is. I've lived here so long, and it's really sad to see it like this. I have a walkthrough scheduled for tomorrow. I'm almost done cleaning. I'm hoping I can get some of my deposit back.
Yeah, the management company will probably try to rip you off. They always do.
Maybe, but I always kept the place really clean. I have a good feeling that I'm going to get at least some of it back.
Yeah, Emma, you like to keep things pretty spotless, don't you? My mom usually cleans my place for me.
That must be nice. You must be so thankful for your mom. Speaking of which, aren't you at your parents' house, being spoiled as we speak, you lucky thing?
Since I got my transfer, I haven't really been able to see my parents, so my mom asked me to come. You should have come too. It would have been nice to have you here.
Yeah, since we've been apart, I've wished I could spend some time with your family. They're such nice people.
You are family too, you know? My mom said she wished she could see you.
Really? You mean it? I'm really happy to hear that your mom would say that. Since I lost my parents when I was young, hanging out with your mom has been really fun for me. They've always been so warm and welcoming to me. Of course, I'm lucky to have you, but I appreciate having them just as much.
We're married now. You know you can always count on my mom. Speaking of which, I got our marriage certificate yesterday. It goes without saying, but you shouldn't worry about it. You can think of my mom as your mom.
Thanks. I guess I won't be seeing her much for a while, but I'll reach out to her when I can. I'd like to be closer to her.
I think that would make her really happy. She already talks about how much she loves you, and spending more time together would just make your bond even stronger. By the way, I'm really sorry about this whole relocation thing. I know this transfer came out of nowhere, and we had to get married in such a rush.
Even though it sucks to be apart from each other, I know that if there was anything you could have done to prevent it, you would have. Although we did get engaged because of it. So, at least one good thing came from this.
You're right, I would have. But I saw this as a big opportunity for me, so even if it meant we were apart, I thought it would be a step in the right direction for our future. I know you spent your whole life in Evanstown, and literally everyone you know is there. I feel so guilty to ask you to move out here where you don't know anyone. You'll be completely starting over.
Luke, you'll be there. It doesn't matter if I don't know anyone else. Besides, my friends have said they'll come visit me.
Great, that's good to hear. I'll do my best to get home from work as early as possible. I'll keep you from getting lonely.
Thanks. Anyway, I've got to get back to cleaning.
Of course, good luck getting it all done.
Thanks. Oh, tell your mom I said hey.
Hey, Emma, you're at home, right? Like a good little girl?
Yes, I'm here. You've got GPS on my phone, so clearly you know where I am. I don't know why you even ask. You can just check for yourself, can't you?
Yeah, I can. I just like to hear you say it. I can check anytime I like. It's handy to have, and you would do well not to forget that I have it. If you ever try to leave me, it's over for you. Over. Do you get that?
Yeah, you've made it clear. I can't get away from you.
Good. It's good you understand that. You're the one that went running off and crying to the police. This is the punishment you get for that. It's only natural. I can't trust you to mind your manners like a good wife should, so this is what you get.
You are the lowest of the low. I can't believe you. You told the police I was mentally unstable and dragged me back here. How could you do that to me? How could you lie like that?
Well, you learned your lesson, didn't you? The police don't care, and they don't believe you. They aren't gonna help you, so there is no point in pulling that again. You can never leave me. Ever. You won't get a second chance if you disobey me again.
Please stop this. You've hacked my iCloud account. All my chats are monitored. You've got GPS on me. If I do anything you don't like, anything at all, you threaten to hit me? You won't let me do anything at all. What happened to you? Who even are you? You never did any of this to me before.
I could say the same about you. You were a different person a few months ago. What are you whining about? Do you have something you want to say to me? Look at you, getting all brave.
I'm not whining. And don't jump down my throat like that. Can't you at least give me back my credit cards? What about access to my savings account? All of that was mine before we even got married. Please.
Now that we're married, I think it's better if I hang on to those. Don't you?
But everything you took is in my name. They're all things I had from before we were married.
How would I know what you were using them for if I just gave them back to you? For all I know, you'll use that money to run off to try to leave me.
If I was getting ready to leave you, you would know, wouldn't you? You know every little move I make.
You'll probably go crying to the police again. Here I am, Mr. Nice Guy, and you're saying that you want to get a divorce. I didn't do anything wrong. I take care of you, and you want to leave. We just got married, and you're already saying that sort of thing.
Luke, it is because you have changed so much. You are completely different than the person you were before. I hardly recognize the man you have become.
That's not true. I haven't changed at all.
You have. You're always yelling, grabbing me, and yanking me around. You hurt me. You scare me. You've taken all my money to trap me and keep me from going anywhere? You won't let me get close to anyone around me. What am I supposed to do? At this rate, I feel like I'm going to disappear.
You shouldn't think about that. If you just mind your manners, it'll be all right. You just be a good little wife.
I'm trying to do every single thing you're telling me, which is why I think it's fair to let me use my money to do something I want to for once.
I've been working myself to the bone, and all I hear about from you is how you want to go to some concert. If I'm being honest, it's really disrespectful.
I don't think I'm being disrespectful at all. You know how much I like that band, and they're doing their farewell tour. It would mean so much to me if I could go see them, since this is my last chance.
You think selfishly using money that could be put towards our future is okay? Is that what you're telling me?
Luke, we're talking about my money that I had even before we knew each other.
A married woman shouldn't be out partying.
If that's how you feel, what do you want me to do for fun? What is left for me?
Spend time with me, obviously. Besides, I was thinking, we should go on a honeymoon.
What? Really? You mean it?
My mom has been nagging me to take you somewhere. Ever since the wedding, she has been bugging me about it. She texts me almost every day. When are you going? Where are you going? It's been driving me nuts.
Oh, that's the reason.
By the way, if you hear from my mom, you better watch what you say. I'll hear about it if you say anything out of line.
I know.
Remember, I'm also keeping up with all your chats and texts. I'm checking each and every text message you get. Anyway, I'll head home around 6 o'clock tonight. I'm gonna want to relax, so tidy up the bathroom for me. I'm gonna want a hot shower as soon as I get back. Also, make sure dinner is ready for me when I get out of the shower. It better be something I like. If you try to feed me some garbage I don't like, you'll be sitting alone on the balcony for an hour to think about what you've done.
Mrs. Jackson, please help me. Please wake up.
What's going on? Emma, are you okay? Give me just a second. I just woke up. I'm still a little groggy.
Mrs. Jackson, I'm really sorry. I feel bad for waking you up and for calling you so many times in the middle of the night. I'm so sorry to bother you, really.
What on earth is this about? Aren't you on your honeymoon right now? What is going on? You and Luke were supposed to be in Hawaii right now, aren't you? Did something happen?
I'm coming to your house right now. Please, I need your help.
What? What do you mean you need help? Seriously, aren't you in Hawaii with Luke? What's going on? You are scaring me.
I've run away. I couldn't take it anymore.
You couldn't take it anymore? What do you mean by that? Did you and Luke have a fight or something?
Ever since Luke and I got married and moved in together, things have really changed. He's a totally different person. He's always so angry, and he screams at me at the drop of a hat. He's taken all my bank accounts and my credit cards away from me. He totally cut me off from my finances. He won't even let me leave the house. I am trapped.
You're telling me Luke is doing all that?
Yes. There's even been times he's hit me. He's hacked my phone and my computer. He's gotten my passwords to all my accounts, and he's been spying on me. He's even using GPS to track me down and make sure I can't get away from him.
I can't believe what I am hearing. How can that be true? My Luke doing all that?
It is true, all of it. Please, you've got to believe me. I thought I could use our honeymoon to make my escape. It was the only time I knew I stood a chance to actually get away. I managed to swipe some money and snuck out.
Wait just a minute. I can't keep all this straight. I feel like my head is spinning. I can't believe Luke would do any of that. How can you say all that? I don't understand. When we've sent messages, you've always told me that things were going great and that you were really happy.
Because Luke was watching everything I wrote. I had no choice. I had to tell you lies about my life. I couldn't tell you what was really going on. Being able to talk to you has been my only salvation. It is the only thing that has kept me going. He's blocked all my friends online and won't let me talk to any of them at all. Please, I am begging you. Just this once, you have to trust me. Believe me, not Luke.
I understand. Emma, I believe you. I want you to tell me everything. Start from the beginning. Take your time. Don't leave out any details. I won't say anything to Luke. Just come to the house. Everything is going to be okay.
Thank you so much. Mrs. Jackson, you have no idea what this means to me. Thank you. Thank you.
Damn it, woman, where are you? Here I am trying to take you on a honeymoon and you run off. Just what do you think you're doing? Is this how you're gonna repay me? I marry a worthless orphan girl like you who comes from nothing and nobody, and this is what you do? You've got to be kidding me.
I am leaving you. I want a divorce.
What? Are you looking for a beating? Because it sounds like you're asking to get hit.
I don't have to do what you say anymore. You don't own me. You can't hurt me anymore.
You little... Don't you get it? There is no one who can help you. You're mine. So why don't you go ahead and tell me where you're hiding?
Where are you, Luke?
That's none of your business.
Then it is none of your business where I am either. You've really changed, Luke. From the day we got married, you've become a completely different person. You really thought I couldn't get away from you, didn't you? You thought since my parents are gone and I don't have much family that I wouldn't have anybody to call when I needed help. You cut me off from the only friends I had. You said so many awful things about me and made sure everyone cut ties with me.
That's what you get for talking back and getting an attitude with me. You're pathetic. Who would want to be friends with someone like you anyway?
Every single day you yelled at me. I thought I would go crazy having to listen to you. I started to believe all those awful things you said about me were true. All you had to do was just be at home, and I felt so anxious and depressed that I was sick.
I can't believe I married such a worthless woman. And I was looking out for you. I was taking care of you. I was letting you know where you were failing, how you could be better. I did it for you.
For me? You did it for me. You're serious? Are you sure you weren't just using me as a punching bag to make yourself feel better? As a stress reliever?
You really think somebody like you could ever give me any relief? You make everything harder. You create stress. You don't take it away. Emma, if you don't tell me where it is you're hiding right this minute, the next time I see you, some really bad things are gonna happen to you. Very bad things. I'll make sure you can never run away from me again. Do you understand, Emma? You won't be able to run anywhere, or even run at all. You get what I'm saying?
Luke, you stop this instant.
Huh?
It's your mother. What the hell do you think you're doing?
What? Who is this? Mom, is that really you?
That's right. You heard me. What do you think you're doing to Emma? And I can't believe the things you are saying. What makes you think you can talk to a woman like that? Just because you married her? How can you talk like that to Emma? She's a person, Luke, not your property.
Is this a trick? Emma, you're joking, right? You're pretending to be my mom.
Last night, you sent me a picture, remember? It was of some of the local Hawaiian food you were enjoying on your honeymoon. You said the poi was really good. You were talking about how much you thought I would enjoy it because it isn't too sweet and it isn't too sour. You were telling me how you wished you could send some home to me.
Oh man, it really is you, isn't it, Mom?
I told you it was me.
Mom, you've got it all wrong. Ever since Emma and I have moved in together, she's been acting really strange. I think it's because we moved. She doesn't know anyone and she's all alone a lot, so she started acting totally crazy. She's been saying some really weird things lately. You shouldn't believe anything Emma says. She's lost her mind. She's off her medication. You've got to believe me. She's trying to trap me.
Emma's not on any medication. I'm appalled you try to say something like that. I have seen everything I need to see. No matter how you look at it, you're the one that is acting crazy.
It's been so stressful for me. I've been providing for Emma. I've been taking care of her. I've done everything for her and tried my best. It's been too much to handle.
That's just one more reason it would be best for the two of you to end things.
What are you talking about? I'm your son. How can you take her side? I love Emma.
You can't even see what you're doing, can you? The moment Emma walked in the door, I could see how upset she was. She was pitiful. She was all skin and bones and she looked ill. She was white as a ghost. She was so scared. I almost cried when I saw how much she'd changed.
That's because she's gone crazy on me, Mom.
You're the crazy one, Luke. You have got to leave Emma alone.
No! Don't you get it, Mom? Emma is the only one for me. She's the most important thing to me in the world. You can't just take Emma's word for it. You've got to give me a chance. You're my mom, not hers. How can you believe her instead of me?
Emma was recording everything you said. Everything. Day after day.
What?
When I listened to it, I knew Emma wasn't lying to me. It's you. You're the problem. I felt sick to my stomach listening to all your verbal abuse.
No, you have it all wrong. This is some kind of conspiracy that Emma has come up with. I've always been good to Emma. I treated her like a queen.
Luke, it's me, Emma.
Emma, you have got to stop this. Please, don't tell my mom any more of your lies. Please, I'm asking you nicely.
Are you seriously keeping up the act with me? You're trying to tell me that I'm lying? It doesn't matter what you say to me. I am leaving you. It's over. We are getting a divorce.
You're at my parents' house, aren't you? That's where you're hiding out. I should have known. That's it. I'm headed to the airport this minute. I'll be there as fast as I can.
Even if you come, you won't find me.
Why not? You're running off to hide somewhere else? You can't hide from me forever, you know.
I've gone to the police, and this time they believe me. I'm getting a restraining order. You won't be able to come near me again, Luke. There's nothing you can do about it.
Emma, I was so happy when we got married. It was the best day of my life. Please, don't leave me now. Don't abandon me.
You're the one who abandoned me. You abused me daily. You made me question who I am. You isolated me. You cut me off from all my friends. You stashed me away and used me like your own personal slave. You thought you could get away with it because I didn't have any family. You thought I was an easy victim, didn't you? Just because I'm all alone in the world, you thought that you could do anything you wanted to, didn't you? Didn't you? Tell me the truth.
I didn't think that.
Really? Because even in the short time we were married, I couldn't help but get that feeling. You know, it's sad, really, everything you've done to me. I never want to be with another man like you ever again for the rest of my life. I will never, ever let this happen to me again.
Emma, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said so many mean things to you. I would take it back if I could. I was just trying to do what was best for you. That's why I had to be so rough. I'm hard on you because I love you. Forgive me, please. I love you, Emma. I really do.
Next time you see me, you're gonna make me pay, right? You were saying how you were gonna make sure I could never get away from you again, weren't you?
Okay, I know that sounded bad, but I didn't really mean it. Not like that. I was just trying to scare a little sense into you is all.
It doesn't matter if you meant it or not. I can't live with somebody who threatens me like that. No one can talk to me that way. It isn't okay. And you need to give me back everything that was mine before we got married. My credit cards and my savings, all of it. Also, after everything you've done to me, all the damage you've caused, I'll be asking for alimony.
Emma, I'm sorry, really. You've got to give me a second chance. I won't hurt you again. Please, can't we work it out? This time will be different. I'll do whatever it takes to keep you happy, Emma. I'll do anything to make you feel safe again. I can fix this. Don't just walk away. Don't give up on us.
I could never feel safe with you around. Just the thought of you makes my skin crawl. You always say I'm a failure. That I messed everything up? I'm the one that's giving up? But which one of us is the real failure here? Which one of us really killed our marriage? I don't need some man that's gonna lie to me, treat me like a slave, and control everything that I do. I wanted a husband and a partner, not a master and a jailer. What you really need to do is to spend some time alone. You need to take a long, hard look in the mirror and work on yourself. Eventually, we waded through all the legal proceedings and I was able to safely divorce my husband. It was such a relief to finally be done. From the outside looking in, I know he looked like a good husband. He had a job, he paid the bills, he gave me a home. But all the evidence the police collected helped my case. If it weren't for them, things might not have gone so well for me. Because of all the mental suffering my husband had caused, I was awarded alimony and a restraining order so that he could never come near me again. That was the biggest relief of all. Luke's mother was even able to find all my credit cards and get them back to me. She was able to get all my savings back. There were times that my husband had hit me, but I didn't have any real proof. The only evidence I had was in writing. And that wasn't enough for him to be arrested for it. That being said, I don't know what the future will bring. I think I'll be okay on my own. I have the money from the alimony to help me. But I don't think my ex can ever go home again. There's a rift in his family now. His mother knows who he really is. She's cut him off completely. She told most of her family about the divorce and explained everything that had happened between us. Even though everyone knows the truth about what happened, I still don't feel like I can ever live in the same place again. It doesn't feel like home to me anymore. I decided to go to a women's shelter instead, and I was finally able to find some peace there. I've been able to explain myself to my friends. It felt really good to tell them my side of the story, and they've been very understanding. I honestly don't know what I would do without them. Little by little, I'm learning to be my old self again. I haven't been able to get over everything that happened to me. My husband was my first love, and having him change on me like that was a lot to deal with. Sometimes I think about what would have happened if I never got away from my ex. It was really frightening when I had to go back to him after the first time I tried to get away. I still have flashbacks sometimes. The memories are so bad that there are times I find myself hyperventilating. But even though my story is a difficult one, I don't want to become a prisoner to my memories. Step by step, little by little, I want to move forward and live my life. I have so much support from my friends and even Luke's mother, and I want to live my life in a way that shows how much it means to me. I want to be able to return the favor. I have things I want to do in life, and I can't let my ex keep that from me. Even if things are really hard for me right now, I know it's going to get better. I am going to live my life so that I can find happiness, and one day, I know I will smile again. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button for more.